Hi, this is Brent Haseker, digital marketing consultant with NetSource Technologies in Ocala, Florida. Also, the author of the book Redesigning Your Business Website. And today I'm starting a new video series. And basically, every week I'm picking a city at random. And then every day I'm going to pick one business from that city to review their website, whether it's good or whether it's bad. We're gonna take a look at it and see how they're doing with their website and their digital marketing. So the first city that I just picked completely at random is New Bedford, Massachusetts. So again, just picking one once a day. I'm picking a business out of New Bedford here. So here, the first one that I picked to start off with is this one right here, which is nutexindustries.com. And as you can see, um, yeah, good one to start with, huh? So this is yeah, it looks like this website was probably built in 2002 or sooner. It definitely has a very old look to it, and not much going on here either. Just some text on the front page, this random image over here, and even the navigation is all image based, which is not good for for usability or for search engines. And what's with this black bar across the top? Don't really know. But Nutex, don't really know what they are. So let's see what they do here. They're a respected leader and custom development of narrow fabrics for both the industrial, fashion, medical, military, and safety industry. And so basically, that's kind of all they really tell us here. It looks like they also have a cotton webbing for crafters division, and they even have a little link here to go there, but it doesn't go anywhere. So that's an issue. So, and then they also have another link here, customers requiring smaller quantities. So obviously they're selling in large quantity. They can go to the nutexstore.com. Let's click on that. Doesn't really go anywhere. It goes to a dead link here. So obviously it makes me think that this is probably an old website. Well, obviously we know it's an old website, probably a business that may no longer be in business. I don't know. That's the impression that I get, since it's linking out to these different stores that are they no longer exist. And also just the website looks so old and ancient. It makes me think, are they even in business? Now, I come across a lot of websites like this for industrial companies, and usually when I call on them, they'll tell me kind of the same thing. It's like, oh, we don't really need a website, or oh, we just have to have a website up for projects that we bid on or whatever, but we don't really we don't do any real business through it or anything like that. Where my opinion is that, if it's important enough for you to have a website, it should, at least you at least deserve having a website that's going to look good for you, and that's not going to be used against you, because, even if you have to have just a basic website up for, for bids and stuff that you work on, it's still somebody's going to be looking at that website and using it as part of their decision making process on whether or not they're going to use you. And so, yeah, you definitely, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but you at least want it to be a good presentation of your business. And in this case, again, because it looks so old, it makes me think, I don't even know if they're in business. It's got these weird links on the bottom here that just randomly go out to some pictures of their fabrics. And my guess here is, and that's even a blank page, it doesn't even have anything there. So my guess is that these were probably add-on pages that they're like, oh, we don't know how to update our side navigation here, so we'll just throw some links on the bottom, because these links over on the side, they're also just linking to pictures of fabrics. So not really anything. Nothing. It's just like you go to a catalog page and it's the same thing as, it's just another navigation now, text navigation, what's already on the side here. The only other content page on here is a contact page, which has email addresses listed, which I always recommend against, because even though it's nice for me or for for people who are trying to get a hold of you to be able to have access to an email address. It's also something that spammers love to see because now they can harvest your email address right off the website and send you spam. So it's better to have a web form on your web page so that you can hide your email address. And that's why you typically see web forms on contact us pages. Also, looking here with the email address in front of me, I can see they're using Yahoo email addresses for their business, which is not recommended either. If you're going to use a business or you're going to use email for your business, you want to use your domain name in your email address. And, this new right here, the new nutexindustries.com is what you want to have for your domain name, not yahoo.com. So another ding against this particular company and making me think it's not really either a business that's still in business or a legit business. That's kind of the impression that you get when you see things like this from a customer standpoint. Also, right here, you notice it's not secure up in the browser. That's didn't used to be a big deal, probably in 2002 when this site was built, because the only sites that needed to have an SSL certificate were sites that were doing e-commerce or are using, doing any kind of, personal information and things like that, where a few years back it became really important for all websites to have a secure certificate. And so as a result, all websites that don't have a secure certificate are now showing as not secure. And so that's definitely something that needs to be updated here, because otherwise everybody who comes to this website sees that not secure sign on there. It's another sign that, hey, maybe this business is no longer in business and they've just got this website that's just still sitting up online and nobody's tending to it. Looking at the website code, it's using tables and things like that's not mobile friendly. Also, not doing a good job with their title tags. Very generic title tag, which is not good for SEO. If we go here and we take a look at their traffic, not getting a lot of traffic to their website, roughly 24 visitors a month. And then in March, for whatever reason, it just completely crashes to zero. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was one person that every day of the month they were logging into the website and then they just stopped going there in March. I don't know, but for some reason it just tanked right there. But yeah, it's not a high traffic website regardless. But still, if the business is in business and they're using the website in some capacity to promote themselves, then they need to have a new website put up. And it doesn't have to be a custom design or something that they spend a lot of money on. It just needs to at least be something that's going to better present to people in a contemporary fashion, other than something that looks 20 years old. And because we do custom design for businesses, but we can also do very simple websites, that are more based off of a template or something like that, where it's a lot more affordable and just quick and easy to do the website. All right, so another thing to take a look at is the mobile-friendly test that Google has. This is, you can go to, you can just do a search in Google for mobile-friendly test, and you'll pull up a link for this. And this is Google's mobile-friendly test. They'll tell you if a website is considered by Google mobile-friendly or not. And no surprise, since this website is so old in its design, and also since it's using tables in the code, and yeah, it's probably built way before mobile devices even existed. So of course it's not mobile friendly. And of course that's very important nowadays, since over 50% of all traffic online is going to be mobile devices. So that's the majority now. So that's what you want to design for. So let's not alienate mobile users by having a non-mobile friendly website. And then one other thing to point out on here is their Google Business Profile. Google Business Profiles are very good for local businesses that are trying to reach a local audience. In this case, I'm not sure if that's the case for this business. I'm guessing not. It looks like they're a big industrial company that's selling all over, shipping their product out to people. But if they were selling to a local audience, then a Google Business Profile is important. They've got it right here. However, they don't actually own the profile, because here's a link right here to claim it. and which tells me that this is just an auto-generated profile from Google based on some information they had in their database. But it needs to actually be claimed by the business owner, and that'll allow them to have control over the business profile, and also be able to interact with it, because on here you can see it has see all questions. Somebody posted a question here. If they're not the business owner, they can't respond to the question. Not sure when that was posted, so that might not even be relevant anymore. But anyway, Google Business Profiles are important if you have a local audience that you're trying to sell to. But it might not be a big deal in this person's case, in this business's case. So that's my first review video. I hope it was helpful to you in understanding what's important for a website and the design of it. And like I said, I'll continue to do this video series on a daily basis, at least for a while, to see if it is something that people are interested in. Again, I'll continue to every day this week post video reviews of businesses in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And then next week, I'll move on to another business location, another city location at random, and so stay tuned and see what that might be. Maybe it'll be your hometown. All right, let's see.